you said it went past the second step. Why not have one? Try and get early wickets to put pressure on
इंडिया vs
Bangladesh
बांग्लादेश का मैच है आज.
A batters.
सब आखिर तक देखिए
Both
प्लीज.
boundaries so far have come from
सब
top
आखिर तक
edges or
देखिए
outside
प्लीज.
edges, however you want to call it.
My
Much straighter this
God.
time, clean connection. One bounce for.
One ball.
Intentions pretty clear from Bangladesh A openers. They are going to go after the bowlers. They know this surface is a good one. Try and get as many as in the first 6 overs. Get that foundation. This time bowling within the stumps. That's a nice stroke. Picked it up early. Jishan.
Oh my God.
Take that! That is humongous. What a start for Bangladesh.
Pitch it up, boy. Pitch it up. You need to... where you need to bowl. This is too short. Too much time for the batter. Rolled his wrist beautifully.
Oh my
Picked it up
God.
really well.
India vs Bangladesh
This
match.
is what we want to see in T20 cricket. The intentions very clear from Bangladesh A openers.
When you talk about the power play, Bangladesh are destructive. There is no doubt because Habibur is in their ranks. And now, Jishan Alam is also joining the party. A little bit of guile this time, just tickles it away for a run. This is turning out to be an expensive over at the start for Gurjapneet.
लाइव को लाइक करें
Yeah,
प्लीज.
when
चैनल
you're
पे नहीं
showing
तो
that
चैनल
run
को
rate,
सब्सक्राइब करें.
10.39
लाइव को लाइक करें
for
प्लीज. चैनल
Bangladesh
पे
in
नहीं
the
तो
first
चैनल
6
को
overs.
सब्सक्राइब करें.
Before this game. So we'll have to see if they're going to improve that. Shaheen's 9.81, India A 9.7A. More or less the same.
As we speak, they're better than the average. Roughly 13.6. Slashes, misses at the end of 2. 25 without loss. Yeah, for Bangladesh, their keys to success are dependent on the form of Ripon Mondol, although he was a little bit expensive against Sri Lanka A. Against the Pacers, they are so effective. They love the ball coming onto the bat, and you saw that right now in the last 2 overs. We already highlighted how precise and devastating they are in the power play. And in terms of bowling department, the spinners know how to hold things back. Vaishak comes in, starts off with a fuller delivery. Gurjapneet has to mop it up.
That should be the length. Vaishak realizing after the
लाइव
first
को लाइक
over.
करें प्लीज. चैनल
Got
पे
to
नहीं तो
pitch it
चैनल
up.
को सब्सक्राइब करें. इंडिया vs बांग्लादेश का मैच आखिर तक
You
देखिए.
learn.
Yeah, Ripon Mondol, of course, has been one of the find of the tournament. 7 wickets to his name at an economy of 6.25, and keeping in mind that he went for 41 in the previous match. So he was so lethal in the first 2 matches. Go short this time. Well played.
I was surprised because he's the one who's a dasher. But Jishan, David Hem, the coach for Bangladesh, must be happy with that start.
This is how Jishan
लाइक को
Contended with
लाइक
good
करें प्लीज,
leads
चैनल
in
पे
the
नहीं है तो
previous
चैनल को
over.
सब्सक्राइब करिए.
Knocked him all around the park. Looks solid, except for that. Good point
लाइव
once
को
more.
लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
You've got to be
लाइव
ready
को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे
to
नहीं है
take
तो चैनल को
every
सब्सक्राइब
opportunity
करें.
that comes your
लाइव
way.
को लाइक करें
Priyansh
प्लीज.
Sharia was there at
लाइव
covers.
को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल
Timed
पे नहीं
that
है तो
one too
चैनल को
well, but
सब्सक्राइब
good
करें.
understanding between the two.
Again, a change in field. Deep third. Without loss.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
By ball. Long off,
लाइव
Ramandeep
को लाइक
deployed
करें
there.
प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव
This is
को लाइक करें
Jishan's
प्लीज, चैनल पे
best
नहीं है तो
score
चैनल को
in the
सब्सक्राइब करें।
tournament so far.
लाइव को
Before
लाइक
this had
करें प्लीज,
registered a
चैनल पे
20
नहीं है तो
against Hong
चैनल को
Kong,
सब्सक्राइब
China.
करें। को लाइक
Today
करें प्लीज,
he's
चैनल पे
taken the
नहीं है
game
तो
by the
चैनल को
scruff of his
सब्सक्राइब
neck.
करें।
He's the one taking command.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
There is no doubt about it. Perhaps Habib.
Yeah, and it's a good ploy as well. If one is trying to score runs quickly, doesn't mean that the other one has to do the same. Just have to have a good partnership, and that is exactly what these two are trying to do.
Went for a wild hoik once more. Confidence. Lots of confidence for Jishan. Why? Because of this shot.
Timed it beautifully. It was there in the slot. On this surface, that's not the length. You've got to be a little shorter.
Little fuller this time. Today is not about talent, is it, Manipa? It's about mentality as much as talent. Who can cope with the pressure in this high-stakes situation? With the crowd coming in as they have, they're noisy, they're expectant. Jishan saving the best for last, rather, because this is his best performance at a strike rate of higher than 200. So impressive. Better delivery, much better delivery to end the over. At the end of 4, it's 43 without loss.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। लाइव चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
Credit to these fans. It's not easy. There is no cover or shade in the stadium. They're bracing the
लाइव
harsh
को लाइक
sun
करें प्लीज,
so
चैनल पे
that
नहीं
they
है तो
could
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
get entertained by some scintillating cricket.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
At least it's
सब्सक्राइब
not very
करें।
hot though. Nice and windy. I went to the ground in the morning.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
Attended by the physios. We spoke about the wind. Here's a prime example. Look at that flag flying. What we did notice though is that there is a possibility of the wind to circulate around the stadium, so it becomes tricky at times. But it's no trick for Jishan. At the start he was streaky and then he started finding the meat of the bat.
Probably that's the way he bats, because in the previous games he did get started in every game. He got a 20, he got 10 in the second game, 17 in the third. Just have decided that I'm going to play my game, I'm going to back my game, I'm going to play to my strengths, which is very important when you're playing international games.
What this also does, Manipa, and I'd like your input on this, is it stores the momentum of the batters. With this injury that's happened, the flow that they've had, suddenly there's a break, because now they have to think about what they want to do next. India A gets a chance to recuperate.
Absolutely. I think this is what the fielding teams normally do. If the batters are going after the bowlers, just slow it down.
So are you saying this is some dark arts going on? No?
I think the way he was being stretched by the physio, there must be some stiffness somewhere, but it's come naturally. That break that you need. Slow
लाइव
it
को
down.
लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। लाइव
Seems
को
fine
लाइक
now.
करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
He's gathered his bearings, apologized to the batters and the umpire. Jitesh, the most experienced campaigner in this side. Recently fresh off his India caps, down under. Thus far 3-3. Pretty neck and neck when it comes to 4s and 6s. As Gurjapneet comes in for a second, was expensive at the first. There is a half-hearted appeal.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज,
Again,
चैनल
that
पे नहीं है
extra
तो चैनल
bounce
को
coming in.
सब्सक्राइब करें।
That's not a
लाइव को
bad
लाइक करें
idea.
प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल
Because
को
now he's
सब्सक्राइब
bowling
करें।
with the wind.
लाइव को लाइक करें
Previous
प्लीज,
over
चैनल पे
that he
नए तो
bowled,
चैनल को
he was running
सब्सक्राइब
against
करें.
the wind, which is not very easy because it's pretty breezy. We've been talking about it. Now it becomes a little easier for him when you're running with the wind, because you could see it from the way the ball was delivered that he was trying to pitch it up because he was at ease.
Plays towards mid-off. That's clutched.
Good catch.
Gurjapneet gets his man. The momentum is definitely stalled. And Jishan, who was looking oh so good, has to make the long walk back.
What a comeback from Gurjapneet. Changing the end. Good captaincy. Putting in an effort there. That wasn't that shot that Jishan thought. That wasn't the gifts that he got in the first over that he faced against Gurjapneet. That was pitched up, trying to play those same kind
लाइव
of
को
strokes
लाइक
that he
करें
played in
प्लीज,
the
चैनल
first
पे नए तो
over.
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए.
Namandir, the fielder, one of the best fielders in this India A team, and that is the breakthrough that they needed. Jishan Alam gone for 26 of 14 deliveries, 43 for 1.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
Walks into the middle. Scored a 26 in the previous match, a watchful 26 of 23. Only his 8th match in his T20 career. So one of the newer campaigners in this Bangladeshi side. Back foot punch, tries to go past the infield. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, good fielding. The 14-year-old.
Yeah, Brar is somebody who takes his time to settle down. That was good delivery from Gurjapneet, pitching it up. Jishan thought, expecting a shorter delivery. And no problem there for Namandir. And disappointment there in the Bangladesh camp.
Straighter this time, trying to take on Namandir, who fumbles. That was Ashutosh rather. Now we know Gurjapneet carries a threat. His height is of course an asset, and that helps him generate bounce. Has back of the hand slow deliveries, which we haven't seen yet, nor have we seen the Yorkers. Perhaps they will come in at the death. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. Unplayable by any batter.
Now this is what tells about the mental strength of a cricketer. In the first over, went for 15 runs. Comes back from the other end. Good move by the captain. Gets him a wicket and has gone only for 1 run so far in the 5 deliveries that he's bowled.
He was ready. Trademark Habibur Rahman. Spoils a good over with that boundary. At the end of 5, it's 48 for 1. Our heart goes out. Everyone in Bangladesh affected by the earthquake.
We are thinking of you. We are with you in spirit during these difficult times. Must be a hard day.
Our prayers and thoughts are with the people of Bangladesh. It's a tragic incident. We really hope everything goes well.
Harsh Dubey will finish off his power play. Had a memorable game in the last game. Got a promotion, half century, man of the match. But he'll have his score cut out. Last ball of the previous over. Nothing wrong with the delivery by Gurjapneet. Back up and just a good shot. On the up. Stolen wicket. It's good by Harsh Dubey. The pace is right. Slight hesitation, but no damage done. And most importantly, he's bowling wicket to wicket.
He has bowled well. Bowling in the power play is never easy, especially for a spinner.
Gives a broom. Oh, that's an expensive shot. Nawad Abrar generally just takes a little while. I think with a wicket down and intentions are quite clear. He wants to try and maximize the power play, but it was way too risk against Harsh Dubey. He's bowling well. Done again. 4 dot deliveries.
Yeah, plays for Vidarbha, Harsh Dubey. His father worked in the Central Industrial Security Force and later quit his job to help his son train in
लाइक
cricket.
को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं तो
Lot
चैनल
of
को सब्सक्राइब
sacrifices
करें.
behind Harsh Dubey.
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
Make it 5 dot deliveries. Excellent stuff by Harsh Dubey. It's amazing how a player does well in the other.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, वरना चैनल इसी तरह रहेगा. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल इसी तरह रहेगा. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज.
49 for 1 Bangladesh A after being put into bat. I think they'll take it. Big game. Here comes the leg spinner, Suya Sharma.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे
5
नहीं है तो
fielders in
चैनल को
the
सब्सक्राइब
off 4 in
करें.
the leg side. He's up against 2
लाइव को
very good
लाइक करें
players.
प्लीज, चैनल
Habibur,
पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब
certainly
करें.
quiet today. 19 of 14. Abrar trying to up the ante. Rate of 8.17 being maintained. 161.70 I think will be a good score and we'll probably have a very good game. Suya Sharma.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें
Very quick
जरूर.
confirmation. To the end of the power play. I think finally Mahmood Khan, head umpire, will signal us. End of the power play. Ready to go after the power play. Down the leg side. Should be a wide, and with that wide brings up the 50 for Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh will take it. They put into bat first for the first time. The likes of Habibur and Jishan Alam providing that platform.
लाइव को लाइक
Change in
करें
field
प्लीज,
now.
चैनल पे नहीं
Fine
है तो
leg
चैनल को
comes inside the
सब्सक्राइब
circle. There's a
करिए.
deep square leg in place and deep mid wicket. So does the long on.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
UJ Peel. The bowler is not interested. That was quick. Talk about bounce of the
लाइव को लाइक
surface.
करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
And the length was also good. It was too close for the batter to play that shot.
Nawad Abrar trying to hit the ball rather than time the ball. Better off like that. The ball is there. Just play on its merit for a little while rather than from straight away. It's like Ishan Alam who got away with a good start. In a big game, I reckon just give yourself a little time.
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
And wickets in hand will surely help Bangladesh go on to hit this late launch later on. At the moment they are going at the rate of just over 8 runs per over.
Bowled again. One thing for sure from Shua Sharma, he's not going to flight the ball. He's going to go quick, wicket to wicket with subtle variations, with a very good googly, a deceptive googly. This is where I think the batsmen got to be a little more smart about how they play. One for 48, one for 31, and against Oman he was unplayable. 2 for 12 in his 4 overs. That shot, but finds the field, that shot, third man. Missed out there. Abrar.
That was a good call in the end from Habibur and Sohan, running at the danger end, making sure they don't give a dot delivery. Yeah, mentioned rightly, he missed out on that occasion. It was short, it was wide. Straight to the fielder. Last couple of overs, Indian bowlers managing to keep things really tight for the 2 Bangladeshi batters.
Big shot. But no timing or placement. Should be just a single. 5 runs from the 7th over. So far, 1 ball to go. The last over, you're right, Maza, Harsh Dubey just given away a single in the power play. So something got to give in here. Habibur and Abrar, I just have this feeling they're itching or they're looking forward. Something in their arc to throw the kitchen sink at it. 155 is the first innings total in this tournament. 156. A dot delivery to end the first over by Suyash.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. इंडिया वेस्ट बांग्लादेश का मैच है आज. इंडिया वेस्ट बांग्लादेश का मैच.
4 bowlers being used so far. In the last 3 overs, just 9 runs and a wicket. Only 5 singles. So certainly India pulling back the run rate here. Harsh Dubey will continue. Couple of overs just for 10 runs. Boundary options for the 2 right-handers. Because Harsh Dubey is pulling nice and flat, coming down the track is not an option.
And drawing up the boundary has been the key so far for Indian bowlers, especially against Habibur Rahman, who likes to play shots. That might frustrate someone like Habibur Rahman and so on. So it's important for Zawad to rotate the strike and look for those boundaries.
Comes down the track, but finds the fielder at cow point. He's timed it well, Habibur.
It was Zawad Abrar. 13 balls so far, Zawad. So that might put extra pressure on Habibur. Good crowd coming in. Goes for that big one. Long on fielder. Could watch that go sail over for maximum. Pressure doesn't shrink the brave. It sharpens them.
चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. इंडिया के स्पोर्टर लाइक करें, बांग्लादेश के
after
स्पोर्टर
14 deliveries, and both the batters were waiting for something in their arc, and they finally got it from Harsh Dubey. No second invitation needed for Habibur. Naturally aggressive all this time. He's been relatively quiet. Got one in his arc. Picked the balls out of that.
इंडिया के स्पोर्टर लाइक करें, बांग्लादेश के स्पोर्टर सब्सक्राइब करें.
Case a turn, a maximum. Again, probably drifting down the leg side. Inside edge onto the pad, a little bit up. Leg by. Yeah, Hemant Boteju confirms it's a leg by.
Yeah, Habibur Rahman, he's got an interesting story. Even till 2020, he was playing corporate cricket. Director.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज,
into the field.
लाइव को लाइक करें
Steal a
प्लीज,
single.
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
Direct
सब्सक्राइब
hit.
करिए।
I think Shohan made it. Yeah, just going back to Habibur Rahman, Shohan. Till 2020, this guy was playing amateur cricket. And then go on. They'll go upstairs. Mahmood Khan on field at square leg, goes upstairs, directed, always very close. But looking at how the body language is of the Indian players, doesn't look
लाइव
promising.
को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
Rahul
सब्सक्राइब
Ashar from
जरूर
Oman is
कीजिए।
a third umpire.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें।
Clearly in. Clearly in. I think we should be, without wasting any time, should we get going?
लाइव
Confirmation.
को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल
We
को
are not
सब्सक्राइब
out.
करें।
It's a good over so far for Bangladesh.
75 बंदों का वाचिंग चल रहा है प्लीज, अभी तक 2 लाइक है, सभी लाइक करें, एक बार लाइक डन करें, लाइक सब डन करें प्लीज। लाइक सब डन करें।
No, inside edge. 8 overs done.
आप लोगों का बहुत
65
बहुत
for one.
शुक्रगुजार हूँ मैं, सभी लाइक डन करें प्लीज। इंडिया वर्सेस बांग्लादेश का मैच लाइव आखिर तक देखिए। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए।
At the moment, the same run rate will get Bangladesh to 163. I think 160, 170 will be a fighting score in a surface, just helping a little bit to the bowlers on the bounce perspective, as well as some turn on offer for the spinners. Down the leg side, should be a wide, easy decision for the
लाइव को
umpire.
लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
Yes, Suyash needs to be careful.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल
Bowling
को
at a very
सब्सक्राइब
good
जरूर
pace,
कीजिए।
so even a tickle take that towards the boundary. Yes, there is a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket in place. The idea will be to pitch the ball in the middle stump. Talking about defending a score, out of the 12 games which has happened so far in the DP World Men's Rising Stars Asia Cup, only 4 games have been defended out of 12. That's on day 1. And 2 games on day 1 and 2 games on day 6, which happened a couple of days ago. So I think the general belief is that chasing down is much easier. But a day game is a different story. And India, as we spoke earlier, playing a day game for the very first time, so it's alien conditions for them. So this is where
लाइव को लाइक करें
Bangladesh,
प्लीज,
if
चैनल
they are
पे नहीं है तो
smarter,
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें प्लीज।
they could
लाइव
surprise
को
the
लाइक करें
opposition.
प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब
So far
करें।
in this tournament,
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
8 were
सब्सक्राइब
chased, beg
करें।
your pardon, and 4 were defended. But so far 9 wickets in hand. That's a plus point for Bangladesh. Close. Jitesh Sharma, the only one interested with the appeal.
कौन जीतेगा भाई, इंडिया या बांग्लादेश?
Moore probably got some bat or glove.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं
The
है तो
idea was
चैनल को
also to
सब्सक्राइब
disturb the
करिए।
bowler's mentality.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं
Field
है
at
तो चैनल
point
को
and
सब्सक्राइब
shot
करिए।
third inside the circle. Someone like Suyash, who likes to bowl a lot quicker, it's not an easy option to play. Yeah, spot on, Maza. I was just about to say, never easy with a spin. I was bowling quick. Rather pump him down the ground or cover corner towards mid-wicket. A reverse sweep or a switch it will be very difficult with the pace he's bowling. Good length. Good comeback by Suyash.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
Cricket as well
सब्सक्राइब जरूर
from
कीजिए।
Habibur Rahman Sohan, realizing the fact that he needs to stay there. Never easy for the newcomers to come in and just go about the business, whacking all over the park. Talking about alien conditions, even Bangladesh aids something new for them in this competition, batting for the first time. Lost the toss for the first time, so they prefer to chase as well. Habibur 100. What a innings that was. Down the leg side. Should be down the leg side.
कौन जीतेगा भाई?
That should be a leg by. Yeah, confirmation by Mahmood Khan.
जरूर.
One thing I like
Like
about
like
Habibur Maha is that the consistency.
करिए.
That's an area where Bangladeshi batters normally lacks. Scored 100 in the first match, came back well, missed out in the second, but then again, scoring those crucial runs up front.
I run so far of Shuash. Leg by a
लाइक को
wide.
लाइक
Three
करें प्लीज.
singles.
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
finished
सब्सक्राइब
strong.
करिए.
Second over,
लाइक
just
को
9
लाइक करें
runs
प्लीज.
given
चैनल
away.
पे नहीं है तो
Not
चैनल
going
को
to be easy
सब्सक्राइब
for the
करिए.
two right-handers against Shuash, especially with the pace he delivers.
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
Ideally,
सब्सक्राइब
proceed is
करिए.
probably something behind the bowler's arm. Batsmen these days, they watch the ball like a hawk, something close even.
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज.
So
चैनल पे नहीं है तो
the
चैनल को
side screen, they're
सब्सक्राइब
quite
करिए.
distracted. Aidul Islam Hong Kong probably come at number 4, number 5. Even Akbar Ali might give himself a promotion to be the aggressor to come next. Baden outside the off stump. Very good over again by Suyash. 9 overs gone, 70 for 1.
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए. लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए. एक 114 बंदों का वाचिंग चल रहा है. प्लीज सभी लाइक डन करिए. प्लीज सभी एक बार लाइक डन करिए. सभी लाइक डन करिए. 10 मिनट
Most
तक
runs of
बात
the
नहीं
tournament,
करूंगा.
Masadak,
सभी
no
लाइक डन
surprises
करिए.
there. Vibhu Suri, one sheet, two quality left-handers. Habibur Rahman has been consistent, as Mazaz said. One of the Fernando, the last year's captain of the same competition for Sri Lanka. Namandeep, some good quality players in the top 5. Only 4 bowlers used so far. Here comes the 5th all-rounder, Ramandeep Singh.
The best of 3 for 20. Economy just over 8. That will bring some sort of change in the bowling strategy for the India A side. Someone like Habibur and Abrar both loves to play the seamers, to swing their bat. Third inside the circle, there's a point, cover, long off, long on, in place as well. There's a deep square leg, fine leg up inside the circle.
पर क्लिक करें.
With only 11 overs to go, 4 overs of Ramandeep and Namandeep got to be made up by Jitesh Sharma. And this is where the Bangladeshi batters, if they are smart, could target these 2 bowlers. For a couple of reasons. That's a shot. That's a shot. Slow
Long
ball
shots.
into the pitch, set up beautifully. And Ramandeep has been greeted with the very first ball with a massive 6.
That is a good shot. 6 of the very first ball, as you mentioned rightly, putting pressure on the new bowler. Shot, a slower delivery, got ample time on that occasion. Zawad Abrar, good swing of the bat.
Nice and flat. Asking to be put away. That's a half tracker by Ramandeep. Shot wide. Finds the fielder and beat power point. It was quite fine there. Some other day, Abrar has smashed it over a 6 or a boundary. Not today. Easy catch at the car point.
इंडिया के स्कोर लाइक करें प्लीज.
Yeah, not the best of deliveries, but the fielder
इंडिया
was
के
set
स्कोर लाइक करें प्लीज.
for Abrar to play that shot, and he fell in the trap. It's too wide, but still, the connection was not the best. You have to give some credit to the captain for putting a fielder right there.
I'm telling you, that was very lucky for India. That delivery got a wicket. Zawad got for 13. Bangladesh 76 for 2. Is also the players and the match officials to have a drink.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़ सभी। लाइव को लाइक करिए प्लीज़ सभी, प्लीज़ लाइव को लाइक करिए। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया होगा आप सबका।
Seven 6 for 2 after 9.2. At number 4 walks in the skipper. Akbar Ali. It's really aggressive. Shot again. Finds the field. That's the length. Ramandeep should stay away. He was lucky to pick up a wicket in the previous delivery. But that was loose delivery, should have been put away.
Suryavanshi was the fielder. The catch, Zawad Abrar. It's too wide. Not the best of delivery. But the plan worked for India A.
Nice of you to say it's plan work, Mazhar. Off the mark, Akbar Ali.
First ball. Beating start yet again. Akbar Ali, the skipper. The best of 68 unbeaten, 81 matches, 1100 runs, strike rate of 135, 250s. It's a big occasion for him.
Lot to like about Akbar Ali. He's no stranger for big tournaments. Captain of the Under-19 World Cup side when they won in 2020 up in South Africa, beating India. That's a memory he'll carry. Shot. Habibur Rahman pumps it over long on. In his arc, over it goes.
Semi-finals aren't about fame, they are about focus. And Habibur Rahman Chauhan is focused. Was in the arc. Slower delivery. Picked up really well down the ground. Take that, says Habibur Rahman Chauhan. He's holding the key for Bangladesh A. Second 6 of the over.
And that was a throwdown right in the hitting arc against Habibur. Should be a wide. Some exercises for Hemanta Boteju. Very expensive in his very first over. 14 runs so far.
Best part is despite losing the wicket of Zawad Abrar, Bangladesh A, carrying that momentum courtesy of Habibur Rahman Chauhan. They need him at least till the 15th over.
Yeah, on the Indian perspective, Jitesh Sharma got to find 4 overs from Ramandeep and Namandeep. That's something Bangladesh can target. Slow ball. Stopping towards the batsman. 2 is a call? No. Settles for a single. Half it. 10 overs done. 85 for 2.
लाइक को लाइक करिए सभी प्लीज, चैनल के लिए आपके चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए। लाइक को लाइक करिए प्लीज, चैनल के लिए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए। लाइक को लाइक करिए प्लीज, चैनल के लिए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए। लाइक को लाइक करिए प्लीज, चैनल के लिए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए।
When
it's an off day here in Doha and the crowd is piling in as time goes on. Expecting some good cricket, and at the toss Akbar Ali had said they were targeting about 170. Lo and behold, the foundation Bangladeshi have said they can go well beyond that. Suyash comes in with a full toss as we expect bouncers in the commentary box with Ahmed Farhad Fidai. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Atish, and morning, afternoon, evening, wherever the fans are tuning in, watching this first semi-final of the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. India A taking on Bangladesh A. So far, we've got a good game on, 86 for 2 into 11th over. Bangladesh A have got themselves a good, solid platform.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Fidai. No doubt about it. Time around, another full toss, and this was a gift for a batter of the class of Akbar Ali. His first boundary, just a little paddle.
Yeah, well, Suyash hasn't been among wickets so far. Full toss and very nicely played. Didn't overhit it, just nicely played it away from the fielder in the deep end. This is going to run down to the boundary.
Definitely needs to find not only his line, he needs to find his spot to bowl the length, because as of right now he's just been dealing in full tosses yet again, sending that message. Jitesh, we just saw him leave his position, speak to Suyash, take him under his wing. Much better. There we go. Fidai, we know that this pitch is now a true batting paradise, like the way we saw on that first day.
Yeah, well, we know that for sure, and India will sing the fact that they will be able to chase down the total. And we heard the commentators early talking about it, but look at the 30 deliveries, last 30 deliveries, 43 runs, meaning there are runs on this wicket. Saying that chasing has been easier. You look at the numbers, you see more often the teams have won chasing it and then batting first. Last time India played on this track, the first match, you're talking about 297, they defended it. This time around, they have a different task on their hand.
Goes for the googly. Goes behind square on the leg side. After the first two deliveries that were found wanting, Suyash has done well to bring things back.
He needs to close it nicely now. He has to just pull his length a little bit, and that's exactly what he's doing. Looking at the projected score, 170 at the current rate. They can go as far as 202 if they score at 12 from here.
Again a googly. Certainly made things tighter. At the end of 11, it's 92 for 2.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए। लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज़, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए।
Yeah, as Parveez mentioned in his stint, certainly the conundrum for Jitesh Sharma is that fifth bowler. The Raman and Naman combo need to make their mark. Ramandeep in for his second. Again being deployed, there is a deep backward point yet again. The way he got that wicket. 42 of the last 30 deliveries. There is stability in this Bangladesh innings, no doubt about it. That is the plan, it seems, but way too wide by Ramandeep.
Yeah, well, we also heard Parvez Maharouf talking about how India A is going to handle the bowlers. Ramandeep with Namandir to bowl the 4 overs. And Ramandeep has got a wicket in his last over, has been among runs. Sometimes that risk that you take as a batter against a bowler
लाइव को
could
लाइक
be
करें
in the
प्लीज चैनल पे
favor
नहीं तो
of the
चैनल को
bowler and
सब्सक्राइब
could
करें.
yield wickets, isn't it?
Oh
He
my
goes for the
god.
big one. And it's
Big six.
putting pressure on the fifth
लाइव को
bowler.
लाइक करें प्लीज
That's
चैनल
the
पे
order
नहीं
of
तो
the day,
चैनल
and
को
Habibur
सब्सक्राइब करें.
responds.
Well, he is bowling it away from the wicket, so there's no risk going after him. And again, he's bowling those. Partnership is now 23 of 13 deliveries.
And a boundary shy of yet another half century in this tournament. That wide ensures that Bangladesh A are now into triple figures. The hundreds up.
लाइव को लाइक
Well,
करें प्लीज चैनल
Ramandeep
पे नहीं
has
तो चैनल
got
को
to
सब्सक्राइब
have
करें.
to get things sorted for
Like
India
to
A.
like it, please,
Bangladesh A
channel
bring up
subscribe
their second 50 and 31
लाइव को लाइक करें
deliveries.
प्लीज चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को
Courtesy
सब्सक्राइब करें.
Habibur Rahman Sohan out in the middle with 4 sixes and 2 fours, striking at 158. And Jitesh, rightly so, his hand around his bowler and talking to him, setting the field right and telling him, I've got you, the field is there. And just make sure you bowl according to the field.
Yeah, there's only one fielder inside the 30-yard circle, square of the wicket, if you look at it on the offside. So the plan is clear. Bowl it wide because Habibur's arc is towards mid-wicket. You don't want to give him anything in that slot. So clearly they've analyzed Habibur's batting. They've said that if it's anywhere, if it's a little straighter, he will donk it out of the park over long on or mid-wicket. They don't want to give him that opportunity.
चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
But Ramandeep then needs to ensure that he's within the blue tram lines. Change of angle around the wicket. Ashutosh at deep mid wicket.
And I agree with what you are saying, Atish, but I'll also fancy chances for a bowler bowling wicket to wicket. Because in the T20 game, it's simple as that. You miss, I hit. And also, as a batter, there's always concern in your mind. If the ball is at the wicket, you might just hesitate going after that delivery. You always want a delivery out, away from the wickets, into your arc to be able to open your arms and go after him.
And now there's a chance to go straighter to Akbar Ali. You can see it's prompted a change in field as the strike's been rotated. Out goes that deep backward point. There's a deep square leg deployed instead now. Shy straighter, tickled away for a single. So clearly there is a game plan against Habibur. It's just not working yet.
And you talk about the game plan, it's also a game plan from Bangladesh A. The skipper Akbar doing the right thing, putting Habibur on the strike, who's striking at 156 now, 47 of 30. You talk about sixes, Wave of Suryavanshi, who can beat him, 18 sixes to his name, and Habibur Rahman right there as well. Maas Sadaqat, the man for Shaheens, with 16 sixes.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid Habibur Rahman Sohan in becoming the leading six-hitter. Wide-ish from around the wicket. There is a deep extra cover. Doesn't reach Gurjapneet, but he does mop it up.
चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए.
For a moment, I thought he overran it.
लाइव को लाइक करिए प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए.
And then his long hands went
Under pressure, Habibur Rahman Sohan is making his mark at the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars and raises his bat once more. In front of an expectant crowd, he has lived up to expectations.
Absolutely amazing innings. That fourth T20 50 for Habibur Rahman Sohan, and coming on a very important critical game. Semi-final against India A at this DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. And look at that, 50 unbeaten, 4 sixes, 2 fours, striking above 150. What more as a team will you want from your player?
Straightish, one bounce towards sweeper. Expensive, Ramandeep, 14 of this, 106 for 2.
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए.
Yeah, Jitesh Sharma has seen his team under pressure. The foundations are being built. That gripped a bit. That gripped a fair bit.
We're talking about this being a batting surface. What did we just see? But Harsh Dubey has been very economical. Remember, inside the power play, he bowled in over where he bowled 5 dots. Gave away just 1 run last over of the power play. Player of the match from the previous game with the bat, he performed, got a half century. But can he do the magic for India A here with the ball? Harsh Dubey still looking for his wickets. He's into his last over.
What's the field here for Harsh against Habibur, who's just scored a 50? Easy back to the bowler. As everyone, you can see from cover till square leg, all in the deep, in front of the wicket. He takes on the bowler. Urjapneet, the lanky lefty with a good fielding effort.
He certainly saved 3 for his team, hasn't he? He's a good fielder. We said that in the first games as well for a bowler, and of that height, being so good out in the field, he's standing out. Just making sure he keeps it away. Popped off his hand, but doesn't matter. His body behind it, not allowing it to go to the boundary. Just one.
Soft, but Dubey does the trick. A sigh of relief for India A. And Akbar Ali. Oh, he'd be so disappointed.
Soft dismissal, you will tell. Because he wanted to put her on the strike, and in the process he perishes. Harsh Dubey turning the pressure into performance. Look at that. Providing the breakthrough, simple as it comes, and breaks that threatening partnership of 32. India A. And send back the skipper Akbar Ali after making 9. Bangladesh A 108 for 3. What do you think?
लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइक को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
This prompts the entry of Abu Haider Roni. starts off with a classic cover drive. Pushed up the order. In ahead of Ankon as well at the end of 13, 108 for 3.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, जल्दी स्क्रीन पर क्लिक करें, जल्दी स्क्रीन पर 2 बार क्लिक करें.
Yeah, springing a surprise there, Bangladeshi think tank as Abu Haider Roni has come. Yasir and Meherov, and perhaps it's that 5th wicket conundrum that Bangladesh A are trying to contend with, because against Sri Lanka A they were found wanting. The last 30 deliveries have yielded 42 runs. It was the first time that it boiled down to number 5, number 6 against Sri Lanka A, and they fell short. As Vaishak comes in, and he has the same game plan as Ramandeep, it seems. The same sort of field. As you can see, trying to go wide once more. It's a concern in terms of predictability, which is why Jitesh is now again prompting changes in field. Every delivery against Habibur, there's something new. Goes wide. He bisects those deep fielders. You talk about mid-wicket, forget that. I'll hit a 6 over extra cover.
Well, he goes past wave of Suryavanshi. He's hit in this DP World Asia Cup Rising Star. 19 sixes to his name now. Again, I say that don't bowl it away from the wicket to him, because you allow him to open his hands, and then he's got that power to smash it all around. Look at that. He's got the most number of sixes now. 19 to his name.
And the plan has been shelved now. Now it's a more conventional field. Gone is that deep backward point. This is 19 sixes for Habibur after that beautiful shot over extra cover. Shortish. Hold his fingers over the ball as well.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब.
Well, that is the previous over from Harsh Dubey.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज,
Wanted to play towards the leg side for a single. A simple return catch to Harsh Dubey. After 14 runs in the previous over, he comes in to bowl, gave away only 2 and broke the partnership. Could have been trouble there. Again, to wicket, was not able to get the connection right. Just running straight, fine. And he's just turning a little away from the wickets, but taking on the fielder,
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
That's because post that 6, that plan has been abandoned now for that. Now it's a more conventional field. They have a deep mid wicket in place. They have the deep square leg in place. It's normal for Vaishak to bowl at, not that pressure of trying to find that width and trying to bowl it along the tram line. Because let's be honest, Habibur is also a great batter. He has 59 to his name. He can also recognize patterns, and if you give him the chance to free his arm once in a while, he will obviously connect and hit it over for 6. And a wry smile. This is good cricket overall.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a good comeback since that big 6 hit after the wide he bowled. Since then, he's given away 2 runs in 4 deliveries. That includes 3 dots. Now would the dot ball pressure and create an opportunity for India A? Or does Sohan, Habibur Rahman Sohan, has the character to just say, okay, let it go this over, we'll take it on from the next over?
Full toss. Oh, he'd be disappointed he didn't send that to the fence. End of 14. 118 for 3. Yeah, the spinners have certainly been effective when it comes to the economy rate. Solitary wicket for Harsh Dubey, so we are still looking for his first. Fast bowlers, different story altogether. Donked around the park. Big appeal! Big appeal! And this was Habibur, who could have been sent packing. Mahmood Khan shakes his head.
This is very close and Siyash is frustrated and should be, I believe. Let's have a look at it. Because with the naked eye, it didn't look such a bad appeal. Pitching on the wicket. Wow, he's been very lucky that he's not been given out. Probably Mahmood Khan thinking that this is pitch outside the leg stump, but it has not been to my eyes.
Had the possibility of clipping leg.
Well, the skipper Jitesh Sharma has been forced to keep Ramandeep away. Brought Soyash into the attack for the very purpose of taking the wicket. Just look at that. That looks a very good shout from the bowling perspective.
Missed a trick there, Mahmood Khan perhaps. Shortish. Well fielded, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. And that brings Abu Haider Roni on strike. And if you were wondering why he's been sent up the order, he was the player of the tournament in 2024 in the NCL. A hard hitter in his own right. So has the ability to send it all around the park. Come ahead of Mahidul Ankon, Yasir Ali Chaudhary, recognized batters for that very purpose. So playing an ace of spades perhaps, David Helm and company.
He has an unbeaten 53 in T20s. There you go. Finally, finger raised. Siyash gets the breakthrough, gets the wicket. Well, he was sent for Habibur, but he won't mind taking the wicket off Abu Haider.
And that's a shot. Love the hat though. Going across the line, a wide-ish delivery. Slight googly, you can hear that faint edge. And Soyash silences all expectations that Bangladesh had of Abu Haider Roni. He goes without troubling the scorers. 1-4. Yeah, we were touting Abu Haider Roni as the ace of spades for Bangladesh, but the gamble definitely didn't pay off.
Being India fan around the world listening to you will expect you to start talking about the next batter. The commentators curse. You built it up so nicely. Next thing, he just didn't live to the expectation.
To be fair, Maz was tapping me on the back, asking me to provide that information to the world. So maybe you should take it up with him. as Mehrab comes in his
लाइव को
24th
लाइक करें प्लीज,
match.
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल
A
को
strike
सब्सक्राइब
rate of
करें.
96 isn't something to write home about, considering the
लाइव को लाइक करें
circumstances.
प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
Yeah, well, wasn't as
लाइव को
convincing
लाइक
against Sri Lanka
लाइव
in
को
the
लाइक
last
करें, लाइव
match.
को लाइक करें.
And now this is where the trouble
Like
is for
please,
Bangladesh.
channel
We've
पे
seen
नहीं
their
तो
top
channel को
order
subscribe करें.
scoring runs, but it's with the middle order and the later mid order how they perform under pressure. They have 5 more overs after this to play. And if Habibur Rahman falls, how many will Bangladesh will be able to get?
And upping the ante,
Like
a slip has been
please,
deployed.
like को like
Expect the googly.
He was swinging, that's a good idea, but that was very far on the offside. Gets an under edge.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज.
And Sriyash celebrating in style. What is it going to be next? A leg break? Onto the pads?
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब
Googlies
करें.
twice over the beat the bat. Jitesh asks for a stumping.
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
Imanta Botejo, are you going up? Yes, you are. Is there trouble in paradise for Bangladesh?
लाइव को लाइक करें.
Remember that middle order, and it's been a bit of a concern for the Bangladesh. We saw that against Sri Lanka. Let's have a look how things have transpired with that delivery. It has been umpire. Rahul Asher from Oman will have some work.
I mean, no doubt, this is not a no ball.
Everything right about that. Let's have a look how things are here. It's gonna have to be touch and go. I think his foot is grounded. But let's have the result shown on the television from Rahul Asher, the TV umpire, how he adjudicates this. This is even a better and a clear angle, Atish.
Yeah, one has to give credit to Jitesh. He was pretty clever. But
लाइव को लाइक
as we
करें प्लीज,
speak,
चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को
what's
सब्सक्राइब
inside
करें.
the crease? Inside the crease. He's waiting for the. You can see he's waiting there. Moves his hand away, then notices, and then just clips the bail. Oh,
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, चैनल पे
hold
नहीं
on.
तो चैनल को
That's not
सब्सक्राइब
so
करें.
bad. That's not so bad at all. Look at the presence of mind.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, लाइव को लाइक करें.
okay, this is a tough decision for Rahul Asher to make.
I doubt if there have been any easy decisions for the TV umpire throughout this tournament. One other here at the semi-final. Rahul Asher on a hot pan there. Good presence of mind from Jitesh Sharma, the skipper.
Perhaps a bit of his foot, or the benefit of the doubt could go into the batter's favour. Not out on the big screen. Mehrab survives after 15. 119 for 4.
Gurjab Need starts with the wide. Drifting away from the right hander, maybe early indication with a reverse swing. 5 overs to go. 8 runs per over from here onwards. Get to Bangladesh to 160. Even a 170. How Surface has played. I think it's going to be a fighting score, Salman Butt.
Yes, and they would definitely want to go beyond that, and they would want Habibur to bat through the innings now, because remember they've lost 4 And it's not that easy for the new man coming in. So 61 he is. Might as well keep going for the sake of his side.
Pitching outside the leg stump. Idea is quite clear by Gurjapni. The first couple of deliveries going nice and full. And the big question that Jitesh Sharma got to answer ASAP is the 2 overs has to be filled by Ramandeep and Namandir. That's an idea that, that's an addition that Jitesh Sharma got to make it as soon as possible.
And that is what Habibur has to target. Being the set batter, seen it all, knows the pace of the wicket, how the ball is coming along onto the bat. So he holds the key. It would be very important for the India team to pick up his wicket, and for Bangladeshis for him to stay out the length.
हेलो, लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करें. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज. चैनल पे नहीं है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें.
Take a little while. This is what surprised me.
लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, वरना सिग्नल इसी तरह रहेगा. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, वरना स्क्रीन इसी तरह रहेगा. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, वरना स्क्रीन इसी तरह रहेगा. लाइव को लाइक करें प्लीज, वरना स्क्रीन इसी तरह रहेगा. 16 लाइक्स, खाली 16 लाइक्स. 16 लाइक्स, 16 लाइक्स. वापस खोलूंगा. 16 लाइक्स, 60 लाइक्स, 60 लाइक्स, 60 लाइक्स, 60 लाइक्स मुकम्मल करो. वापस खोलूंगा. 60 lakhs, 60 lakhs. Hala. 16 lakhs. 16 lakhs. Come on, 16 lakhs. 16 lakhs. 16 lakhs.
Manidullah from Islam Ankon, the international player, decent player. Jitesh Sharma is doing it. And drop the car point back and get Gurjapni to bowl outside the yaw stump. And ask Habibur Rahman if he's brave enough to walk outside and go over square leg. Like that. Well done. An easy catch. Well done to Jitesh Sharma and Gurjapni to getting the tactics right. And this occasion is a big wicket, the prize wicket of Habibur Rahman.
A very soft dismissal that. As soon as the field changed, I think the batter was still in 2 minds where to go next, where to go looking for runs, and in the end